Hello, beautiful, and welcome to this video. If you are a partner dancer, whether that's Zouk, salsa, bachata, kizomba, West Coast swing, or whatever kind of partner dance it is, and are curious how you can foster more healing, transformation, and integration with your partner dance practice, or if you've noticed how some dances can be incredibly healing, but some dances can be incredibly triggering, then this video is for you because I'm going to be sharing with you what I've been learning about attachment healing, relational healing with my 3.5-year Zouk dance partner dance practice. And what I've realized are the 3 things that I need for real healing in partner dancing and that you might need too. I fell in love with Zouk for a few reasons. One, the dance is absolutely gorgeous. It is filled with flow, spirals, upper body movement. There's very close embrace with the partner. There's also spaciousness to express personally, individually. There's this beautiful balance between connection and also individuality. And for me, this seemed so incredibly integrative. One of my biggest pair of opposites is this deep need for fierce individuality, this need to be myself, and this need for deep connection. Zouk dance, in how it has the 2 dancers in a really close embrace a lot of the time, felt so healing because of the safety in being that close with another, and the shared rhythmic movement, these little micro movements in the dance, these synchronized like rocking movements or mirroring movements when you're a baby or when we were little, when the caregivers mimicked us, or hopefully we got some mirroring when we were little. It's so incredibly healing, this mirroring and this rhythmic rocking movement. So all that to say, I could sense viscerally the healing benefits of this dance. And I was single at the time, and it just felt like such a beautiful, safe way to connect with other people, to enjoy and experience intimacy, but in a safe way, and have fun in this really social community way. And that, along with the technical challenge of learning this dance, kept me super engaged in coming back for lessons week after week, signing up for packages. I loved learning this dance. I got triggered. It happens. It happens often in social dances, in workshops, and classes. People get triggered, and usually these things are small and they can get worked out. But I got triggered in a bigger way recently, and it happened after the fact. It happened when I was in my own space the next day, just kind of thinking about an experience and feeling really angry that this experience really got me again. And what it was this inconsistency, this inconsistent behavior from this fellow dancer that I've been dancing with for a long time now. Sometimes we have these wonderful dances, super fun. We're just rocking it together, nailing moves and saying, "Woo, we got it," and laughing. And there's a big hug and a chuckle at the end, and it feels really, really nice. And sometimes the dances are painfully short. Uh, Sometimes we're not moving much in the dance, and I don't know what's happened or what's going on. He'll end the dance after 2 songs. Oftentimes, he's not looking at me. There's a flat affect, no emotion on his face. I don't feel connected at all. There will be a hug at the end, but if there's a little laugh, I don't know if it's laughing at me, if it's nervous laughter, like why is there a little laugh? It's a little confusing and ambiguous. And there's never ever like a compliment or reassurance or yeah, any kind of affirmation. Like we're encouraged in some Zouk subcultures really encourage this. It's nice to say thank you and some kind of personal appreciation about the dance. And I never get this. And so I often just feel very confused about my dance relationship with this person. This person in particular has triggered me again and again because of this inconsistency. It makes my nervous system want to back away because I feel unsafe. It's hard to get a read on him, if we're really connected, if he really cares. What does it mean? Have I done something wrong? Is there something I can do to open this person up or get them to like me? Is there some technique that is annoying him? I get so in my head. And I really sat with this trigger this time because I'm doing Jungian coaching. I'm training to be a Jungian coach. I am embracing shadow work like I never have before in my life. So I am diving into every trigger that is coming up for me nowadays. I can't not. It's just like there's juice there. Let's follow it. Let's see what that is. As I sat with my anger and frustration around being triggered by this person again after I've decided again and again just to not let it get to me, just not to not think of anything of it, to not overthink it, because I've had someone tell me before, oh, he's just like that. He doesn't really have any bad intentions. I saw that the pattern was when someone is emotionally unavailable or emotionally inconsistent or emotionally distant, I get activated. I want to distance myself to prevent them from rejecting me or abandoning me. And at the same time, I also want to fix the situation. I want to analyze it and figure out what I've done wrong or what can I do better. It's kind of a people pleasing. How can I earn this person's connection? Or I go into healer mode or rescuer mode. What is wrong with this person? What is causing this to happen? I go into emotional analysis mode. I self-abandon myself essentially. And where this comes from is, of course, childhood wounding, having an emotionally absent or aloof father made me want to perform better in school to get his emotional attention and connection, made me feel like I had to earn the connection, had to earn love. And having a mother who saw herself as victim a lot of the time made me go into rescue, redeemer, healer mode with her also. And so this is where the behavior, the pattern stems from, and how does it benefit me? Well, continuing to dance with this person when he asks me to dance gives me these moments of secure attachment, healing. It feels good in moments of the dance when we're in close embrace. We're essentially hugging. There's definitely stress release and oxytocin benefits of partner dancing, but essentially a lot of dances are ending in disappointment and confusion. Another benefit of continuing this pattern is the fantasy of connection, fantasizing that we do have a real partner dance friendship connection somewhere in there, but sometimes we just miss it completely. And what am I resisting by continuing this pattern? The acknowledgement of my need for emotional connection, emotional availability. That's when I realized that there are two major levels or pathways of healing in partner dance, and that I was confusing the two. The first is the one that most people experience as soon as they get into partner dancing, the one that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this close proximity, intimate embrace, synchronized movements, rhythmic rocking, movement to the beat of the music, this intimate containment, mutual trust and vulnerability, reciprocal attunement, mirroring. That is so real and so incredibly healing. And also, there is this emotional connection that a lot of us are seeking and needing for deep healing, relational healing, healing in the nervous system. And this is what I realized I need. And of course, this is what I need because I've just realized from a past relationship, I need to be deeply met in my emotional capacity. That is absolutely essential to my growth and continued healing. This healing layer or pathway is the emotional attunement, the emotional presence that we can have with one another, the emotional availability, the receiving of each other, the delighting, smiling, laughing at each other's movements, the emotional connection. I'm not talking about emotional entanglement or codependency on the dance floor, anything like that. I'm just talking about emotional presence. And some people are available for that, and some people aren't. Some people are looking for that, and some people aren't. And that is completely okay. I'm just integrating that this is something that I am desiring more on the dance floor. And this is just so beautiful for me to be aware of for myself because I can prioritize dancing with people who are not only competent dancers, but are emotionally available and are consistently emotionally present with me. And that really, really allows my nervous system to relax and to therefore heal because we're healing really old, long held patterns, a lot of us from our childhood when we are doing partner dance and also when we are in a committed relationship. Partner dance is such a unique way to access relational healing because there's a relational laboratory happening on the dance floor where psychological dynamics in relationships are compressed into these 5, 10, 45-minute dances that we have with people on the dance floor. And there's less stakes involved if we want to experiment, be vulnerable, be at our edge, make a mistake, repair it, and keep going with that dance partner, especially if there's somebody in our community. There's such a profound opportunity to experiment with being more authentically connected to another. This is the pathway of healing that I am apparently ready for and calling in now. And I just love how this also relates to my future relationships with committed partners. This understanding of myself and what I need for healing and transformative partnership is the same as what I need for healing and transformative, transcendent dances in partner dance. And this is also a beautiful opportunity for me to not try and earn connection that I already deserve, that I'm already worthy of. I don't need to do anything to deserve emotional connection with somebody on the dance floor. And it's an opportunity for me to realize and to keep integrating, really, because I've realized this before. My capacity for deep emotional connection is going to be too much for some people, and that is okay. I don't need to make myself small. This is who I am. I'm just not going to be met by everyone. And those who can meet me there are going to be my people. They're going to be probably my favorite dance partners. I don't need to fix who I am. I just need to own who I am and make space for people who can meet me there. I don't need to fix anyone who can't meet me there. I can just accept them for who they are. And if people show me that they are not emotionally available, if they are inconsistent, then I can just believe them and not get attached to that person as a close dance partner. There's actually an interesting update to this story that happened after I filmed this video, and I'll share it at the end. And the third thing that actually makes partner dance healing for me, and I believe for anyone who wants to do healing work in a partner dance practice, is the willingness to do the inner work, the willingness to engage whatever psychological material, whatever stuff comes up for us on the dance floor. And one thing that I love about partner dance is that it's such an easy way to practice integrating whatever we discover about ourselves at the next social or in the next class. For instance, at the next social, I can make the intention of the next time I dance with somebody who is not emotionally present with me, I am not going to abandon myself. I'm not going to go into analyzer mode and figure out if there's something I've done wrong or I'm doing wrong. I'm just going to enjoy the benefits of that first pathway of healing through partner dance. Just enjoy the movements, just enjoy my body, just play with my creativity, with the music, and have as much fun as I can without that emotional attunement, and let it just be that. And maybe take note of who has the capacity to be emotionally engaged as well as physically engaged in a dance with me, because those partners are the ones that I will seek out in a dance if I don't see them dancing with anyone in future dances. Not everyone is partner dancing for healing or development, and that's okay. And some people are going to partner dance just to purely enjoy the dance. But I think that if we want to get the most out of partner dancing and be working on ourselves, our relationship skills, which is everything, to notice when we're triggered, to own our relational patterns, to see how they might have developed in childhood, to see how we might be benefiting from those patterns, how we've benefited from running those patterns our entire lives, and what we are avoiding by not letting go of them. Even with the right partners, with the most ideal partners for each of us, there's still going to be work that only we can do. When partner dance is wanting to teach us something about how we are in relationship, there's an opportunity for us to grow, for us to learn more about ourselves, to heal, to have more compassion for ourselves also, and for others. We're all on this human journey of healing, and it's not easy. Not everybody is going to partner dance for the same reason. I know that I am on a deeply healing path, and so I kind of look at everything as an opportunity for healing and creating beauty also and connecting. And so the three things that make partner dancing actually healing, for me at least, are that first pathway of physical attunement, physical connection that is intimate, that is safe, that is rhythmic and mirroring and co-regulating and grounded and physically embodied, physically receptive to each other. And then that second pathway of emotional presence, availability, connection, authentic connection, emotional receptivity, shared delight in each other's movements and in the dance. This second layer is the one that I have recently discovered is incredibly essential for me. And the third pathway is what I'll call self-responsibility, showing up to our own personal material stuff that comes up on the dance floor or in classes, and really taking the time to sit with it, to engage with it, to figure out what it is about, where it's coming from, and how it could be a deeper invitation for our growth, for integrating parts of us that we have avoided, for moving into more wholeness. And this is why I feel like partner dancing is the best thing on earth for those of us who are seeking deep relational healing. Life is hilarious and receptive. Last night I went to a Zouk social, and this person and I had a wonderful dance together, and he gave me a compliment for the first time ever in a really nice way, and then asked if we had each other's contacts, and we exchanged phone numbers because we spoke about potentially meeting up at a party to dance. And I drove home completely floored, and I wondered if I should still post this video. And what I decided was that this video was never about him. This video was about me understanding what I needed to heal. And that's true whether him and I become dance friends, true dance friends, friends outside of the dance community, or simply remain community members who dance at socials. The two pathways of healing in partner dance are real. This work is real, and I'm grateful for the trigger that brought me here. I'm super curious what you are taking away from this video, what resonated with you, what didn't. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. That really helps me out. That really helps the algorithm and encourages me to keep making videos like this. And I'm super curious to read any comments you want to leave me down below on how partner dancing has encouraged you to grow and develop. Anything that you have questions on or that is piquing your interest about partner dance and its healing potentials, I'd love to read them. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.